Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle for those of you who are new around here, and I like to make 2 videos a week all about affordable living and intentional homemaking. And today on the channel, we are going to be doing our Christmas home tour. Okay, so when you come into our house in the front door, this is sort of your very first view when you come in, and I absolutely love it. You have our beautiful banister of garlands coming down that I put together on my Christmas Decorate with Me. And then this is our sweet little stocking station. So this is at the radiator when you first walk into our front door. And I had done the majority of this during my Christmas home tour, but I added these candles. If you guys had an opportunity to see my Christmas Thrift With Me video that just came out last week, I had gotten these 2 beautiful brass candlestick holders at a local thrift shop, and I really loved them, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do with them. I thought about putting them upstairs in our room, and then I just happened to put them there, and I thought that it just added a nice little pop of brightness to this space. So I really love how that came out. If you turn around, this is actually our front door over here. This is kind of like our landing station when you come in. So I have this sweet little pillow over here, which I love. It's so stinking cute. It's from Elf, obviously. So stinking cute. But then we have this lovely little patch of tile, which is great. So you can just take your shoes off and whatever. And we keep all of our shoes in the basket. And yeah, you can sit down, take your shoes off, put your shoes on, whatever it is you need to do. And I really enjoy that. But anyway, so you walk in, like I said, and we have all of our lovely decor going on. I love that little Mary and Joseph. I like it because it's the same like color and style of my actual house. I got it at Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago, and I just think it's beautiful. And then I have this little garland just over the door into our kitchen. Now walking more into the living room, I have this wreath that a friend of mine made for my baby shower actually 2 years ago. I love it so much, I use it every single year. We had our baby shower for our first son in December. We're gonna be having our baby shower for our second son in December, which is hysterical. So I love that she made that for me, and I put it up every single year now. This will be the 3rd year we've had it up. And then walking around into the actual living room space, we have our very large couch. I love this couch. It is the comfiest, coziest thing ever. Our sweet little pup is taking a nap. And we have this beautiful big picture window that just looks outside into the neighborhood. I love the stained glass. It gives me all of the cozy vibes. And I absolutely love having blankets and pillows all over the house. For Christmas, it's just such a great way to cozy up. I decorated this little credenza table for the first time this year, and I put together, well, okay, so when I did my Christmas Decorate With Me, I actually had a tree right here that I ended up moving out to the front porch because I just needed some greenery out there that kind of filled up the space out there, and I loved this little rocking horse here, so I left him here. I got him in my thrift haul. I got the little Norman Rockwell on my thrift haul, and I absolutely love this whole little space. It gives me all of the vintage Christmas vibes. And like I said in my Christmas Decorate With Me video, these aren't particularly Christmas books here, but I love that they were red and green and just had that nice vintage vibe. So I left those there for the Christmas season. Oh, and this is what I did with the cutting board that I got at Hobby Lobby for 75% off. Was so excited about that. I just thought it looked really cute. And I will most likely put that into the kitchen once the Christmas season is over. And then the rest of this corner just goes up. There's a couple of shelves up here. So I have a little sleigh with a Christmas candle in it. I have not put batteries in it since the first year that I got it. And I got it the first Christmas we celebrated here, which I think this is our 10th Christmas in this house. So it has not actually worked for a really long time, but I just love it. I got it from the Christmas tree shop when we really didn't have a lot of money for decor or anything like that. So I use it over and over again. And I got this cute little joy sign. I think I got it from Michael's like maybe several years ago. And then we have just our sweet little family photo. There she is. It's Christmassy because it was our Christmas photo from last year. So I love it, and I will most likely be swapping it out after this Christmas for a new family Christmas photo. So moving into our dining room. Our living room and our dining room are basically like one large space. You can see we have all of our living room space, and it goes straight into our dining room. It was actually one of the things that sold me about this house because it was a separate space, but it still felt like an open concept, newer feel. I love the columns. I think they're gorgeous. And like I said, it gives me this nice kind of two spaces defined without actually having them closed off with a bunch of walls where you feel really closed in and tight. And I love that in a dining room because you can fit a ton more people in the dining room throughout the year when you're hosting. So I love that. So over here we have our tree. Isn't she just so stinking cute? And I am not a person at all who does all of the matchy-matchy ornaments. I love to collect ornaments. All of our ornaments have a story. They explain just all the pieces of our life. Like over here, we have our 2013 ornament, which was our new house. So that shows when we purchased this house originally. This ornament, I actually got my master's degree in peace studies, which I know is like super random, but the actual term is International Peace and Conflict Resolution. And I purchased this the year that I graduated from that program. This is actually my third Christmas actual ornament from when I was a little child. There's a bunch of ornaments on here from my husband when he was a little kid, and I just love, this was when me and my husband first got together, our very first Christmas ornament that we bought for the first year. Here are my grandparents, their wedding photo, and my sister had these made the year that my grandfather, I think, passed. I can't remember if it was my grandmother that passed or my grandfather that passed, but we had that. And then always at the top of the tree, we have the manger scene, the star, peace on earth, our little cross. We keep all of those at the top of the tree, and I just have all of these fantastic memories. This is Fitzy's first Christmas ornament. So all of these mean so much to me. And I love that our tree tells a story of just all of the places we've been, all the things that we've done, all the memories we've made. So I love it. I really think it is so beautiful. We have, of course, the crazy 2020 ornament that one of my friends got me. I thought was so cute. There's one of Josh's ornaments. He hid all of his ornaments in the back of the tree. He's so silly, but that was one of his family heirloom ornaments. So we just have all of these things to remember our home. And we place the tree in the dining room because there really isn't a place, you can kind of see the living room a little bit better now. There really isn't a place in the living room where it fits well. Like our couch is fairly massive. It takes up a lot of the space in our living room. So, and then we have our TV over there and the credenza in the corner. So we have kept this, we've always had a tree in the dining room. We used to have a real tree in a separate corner, but it was very far away from the living room. So about 7 years ago, we got this artificial tree, and it has lived in this corner ever since. And it's really easy to just sit on the floor. We usually have, here, let me turn around. We usually have all presents just kind of pouring out onto the living room floor and whatnot. So it allows us to kind of be in the living room and still experience the Christmas tree, even though it's in the dining room all together. I know that was extremely long-winded explanation as to why we have our tree in the dining room, but I just enjoy it in there. And I got this bench at a thrift store about 8 or 9 years ago, and I just thought it was super cute under the tree. It allows us to kind of stack presents under the tree, and it's just always, it's become a Christmas decor piece. I don't know, I've just always really enjoyed it there. My same friend that made me the wreath that's in our living room also made me this wreath. I absolutely love it. It's beautiful. She had an Etsy shop. If she still has it, I will definitely link it below because she does some beautiful, beautiful work. And then all these beautiful little things. She makes all of these from hand. She's just so stinking cute. And then of course we have our little manger scene. And then this is the manger that we made with Fitz in his Thanksgiving box. I thought it was so stinking cute. And he was very excited to make it with us. So my husband decided he wanted to keep it up high so that he couldn't actually tear it apart. So that's where it's gonna live for the season. And then just on our coffee bar, we have a Christmas hat that kind of gets passed around from person to person. And then we have these berries. I picked these up at Hobby Lobby and I love them in this little corner. It just adds some nice height and length, and it is a beautiful space. It's where we keep our Nespresso machine and some of our coffee mugs and such. And then I just had this little corner decorated. This is a scarf that I got at a flea market a gazillion years ago, and it is super lovely. I enjoy it. And then we got these poinsettias for the front porch. However, it got super cold really fast here and they had started to look really sad and wilty. So we brought them inside. They're living on the radiator now. They love it on the radiator, and that is where they're gonna hang out. So over here we just have our dining room table. I got these a couple of years ago when I used to do the hot cocoa bar in the center of the table here. And I thought this would go really cute with the hot cocoa bar, but I still love them. I think they're really sweet. They just look like little sack grain cloth bits. And now with having almost 2 children, I think that they have a fun flair of like a little bit of kiddie Christmas without being too childish, so I thought they were super fun. And then I have my little centerpiece here, which is just a whole bunch of fun little items. Yes, all of our candles are half burned down because we actually use them at dinner quite often. I love them for ambience. And then this is our hutch, which just has a couple of wreaths and this garland here. So just off to the side of the buffet is our kitchen. And you can actually enter the kitchen from 2 directions. You can enter in from the dining room, or you can enter in from the living room over there. Either option works, which my son loves because he can run around in circles. But we come in, we have our buffet right here, and then we have the hot cocoa bar, which since I filmed my Christmas Decorate With Me video, I've added some marshmallows. I added my hot chocolate sign and some little sprinkles, because these are great. I've already been using these a ton in my hot chocolate. So we have this nice little hot cocoa bar going on. And then we have my favorite, my amazing shelves that my husband built me. I just love how they came out. They look so cute. And then that is actually a quote from Disney. It's from the Carousel of Progress. If you've ever been on that in Disney World, it's one of my favorite rides. I know that that seems so silly to a lot of people, but Walt himself actually designed it, and I just absolutely love it. I love the little song, so I have had this up for about a year now, and I will most likely erase it at the end of Christmas season and put a new quote up. That's usually what I like to do, is like once a year add a new quote and some sort of inspiration to the kitchen, so I enjoy that. So this is what this looks like from top to bottom. Just have all of this nice little Christmas feeling over here. All of our coffee mugs, everything that you could need. I got these from the Target dollar spot last year, and I believe that they were $5 a piece. And then coming into the actual kitchen section, we don't have a ton of decor over here. Like I said, over on the other set window, I just have these picks here from Target. I made this little mini vignette of some of the items that I had thrifted. And I love that. I think it's super cute. I love having chocolate on the counter. I mean, who doesn't love a reason to have chocolate on the counter? And just this little plate over here. This is Deck the Halls. I thought it was cute. I put it in my cookbook stand. And then that's really it in my kitchen section, because as you can see, we don't have a ton of counter space. So I use every ounce of this when I am cooking. And then I just have these little tea towels that my mom actually just gave me. I thought they were really cute. They have Mickey and Minnie on them. We love Mickey and Minnie. And then our little floor mat. Nothing crazy, just something to brighten the space and give it a little bit of Christmas flair without going nuts. Again, the majority of my Christmas flair is over here. And I love it. So right off of our kitchen is our basement door, and that is where our family room is. So I will head down there to show you what we've got decorated down there. Okay, coming down the steps into the basement, we have our second Christmas tree. Now this is only a 5-foot tree because our ceilings are actually only 6 feet, so it fits perfectly in this space. I got this at Target a couple of years ago, and if I am correct, I actually believe it's from their Magnolia line. It's not from their Wonder Shop line. I don't know if they have it anymore, but I love it. It's kind of sparse. It's got that like more sparse look to it, which I don't always really love, but there was something about this tree that just spoke to me. I really loved it. And we have more of our woodlandy theme down here with all of our little woodland creatures. And we have all of these apples because, okay, so long story short, when I was a kid, my husky, we used to have huskies when I was a child, he actually knocked our Christmas tree down when we were out one day and destroyed every single sentimental, beautiful ornament we ever had, which was super sad. So my mom was so frustrated, she just went to like a Macy's or something like that and got a basically prefab tree, like already fully decorated tree, and there were 1,000 apples on it. And I still remember coming home to see a brand new tree up in the space and thinking to myself, like, what in the heck? Like, I was actually with my best friend. I was like, why are there apples all over our tree? But now it's actually become sort of like a family just thing that we have. So my son actually helped me put up every single apple. So you can see like there are multiple apples in one location, all in the area that he can reach really well. He put these all up himself, which I was so proud of him. He did such a good job. So I love this little tree. I just think it's so stinking cute. And then this is his little manger set. We got this at Hobby Lobby for him. We gave it to him in his Thanksgiving box last year. And honestly, I thought that they were going to be more like stuffed animal play toys, but they're not toys, which is why they're up here and on a shelf instead of in his room. They're extremely delicate, like the jewels and stuff are really easy to come off. They're just kind of like, they've got some beans in the bottom of them, and he does kind of pull at them a little bit. And they're not exactly the greatest thing for him to like play around with. So he has a different manger set up in his room. That's a little people version. He plays with that all the time. He loves it. And this is more of just our decoration down here. And then coming into the full family room, the only thing we really have down here is our fireplace, which I don't have the heat. It is an actual heater too. It's a heater fireplace combo situation. But I don't have the heater on because it doesn't really need it down here. But in the winter, this is a great source of heat. I really love it. And at Christmas, it gives such a sweet little cozy vibe. And so I just have the light on right now and it looks like it's on, but it's not. I love it so much. And then our massive honkin' TV with just a couple little Christmas owls. And then our big old couch down here with just some Christmas blankets and whatnot. So, and it's just a sweet little calm, comfortable space for us to come, no pun intended, but totally intended, comfortable space for us to come and relax and enjoy the Christmas season. And then the last space that I wanted to show you in our house is actually our current master bedroom. I say current because our plan is to remodel our third floor and to move up there. But this is what our current master bedroom looks like. This is the room that we have had since we got married. I love it. It is very kind of minimally decorated, but I really enjoy it minimal because it makes me feel very stress-free. I can just come in, relax, go to bed at night, which is lovely. I have a wedding picture of me and Josh on this side, and then a picture of Fitz and our little doggy Credence on this side. And this is the tree that I got at Hobby Lobby for like $11. It is a beautiful tree, and I just ended up, I bought a bunch of bells, and I just ended up tying some twine on them and making them into little ornaments for this tree. So I thought that was really stinking cute. I love it. And in our room, we just have this little vanity over here with our hamper, and we have this nice little leather recliner over here, and then our armoire. And on our armoire, I just have this plate that I thrifted with the little boy and the little girl. One of our family photos from Christmas last year, and this tree that I got at Hobby Lobby, a couple candles. It's just a sweet little decorated spot, nothing crazy, nothing overkill, just enough to feel the spirit of Christmas. And then sort of the showstopper of the room is our bed. I've had this 4-poster for over 20 years. I absolutely love it. Sadly enough, when we move up to the third floor, it's not going to be coming with us because of the angles of the roof, but also it's time for us to upgrade to a king-size bed. With 2 kids and a dog, we need a king-size bed. But if you saw my Christmas Thrift With Me video, you saw that I picked up this sheet set. It is the sheets and the pillowcases, and then there was also a fitted sheet in it as well. I don't have the fitted sheet on here, but I got all of these together for $5.99. I have some great ideas from what I want to do with the fitted sheet. I think I'm going to try to sew an apron and then use some of the extra fabric for ribbon for maybe next year's Christmas. But I just have this little vignette. This try, like, this is not like a, hey, I did this for YouTube type thing. Anybody that's ever been to my house, anybody like my husband, people that have dog sat for us over the years, all my friends, they will tell you this is how I make my bed every single day. So I put this nice little cozy blanket on with the tray. I change up the tray seasonally, and then I just place it here on the bed, and I just think it gives me the most calm, cozy vibes. I love it. So on the tray, I have this tree from Hobby Lobby. I have a copy of Little Women because it's Christmas, why not? I have this beautiful breakfast in bed candle that I made from my previous candle company when I used to have a candle company. And then this frame, let me see if I can get, I'm trying to use my shadow to like get the tint off of it. But this frame I got from my thrift haul, which I've mentioned my thrift haul a lot in this video, so I will link it below so that you can check it out. But then I purchased this print from Etsy, and it is just a hand-drawn, beautiful winterscape print. I purchased it for like $2. It was either $2 or $2.99 or $2.70 or something with $2 in it. It was really inexpensive, and then I just sent it to my CVS kiosk to print out as an 8x10, and I have this beautiful framed winterscape now. I absolutely love it. So it looks so cozy and beautiful on our bed. And then, like I said, I have the pillowcases that are in the front that have the thrifted pillowcases on them. They are like our sham pillows. So we don't actually sleep with them. We sleep with the pillows behind them, but I love it. I think it looks beautiful. I got these two little pillows in the front space from a local craft show this year. They were like $12 a piece. I thought they were really cute and added a nice little bit of texture to the space, and color-wise matched the thrifted sheets so easily. And then this window is actually the window that had our table numbers and like table assignments from our wedding. So we hung it up as soon as we came home from our wedding, and I change what hangs on there over the seasons as well. So right now we just have a simple little Christmas bell situation. Next year maybe I can try to grab some garland or something. I feel like that would make it look really nice and full. But for right now, I think it just looks so sweet, and I love how it came out. And for those of you who are wondering how I turned just a simple sheet into a duvet cover, I didn't do any sewing or anything like that. I literally just have it tucked under an old white duvet cover that we have, and then this is just folded over so that you can't even really see it. I have the sheet folded in half, and it's just sort of hanging down here, folded in half, and I just absolutely love how it came out. Guys, don't sleep on your thrift stores because you can get some really, really sweet looking decor for basically nothing. This was so inexpensive, and I'm so excited and so grateful for it because it makes my whole bedroom feel like Christmas without breaking the bank. It looks so cozy. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you got some inspiration from our home. I love how our home is decorated. It gives me all the cozy traditional Christmas vibes, and I absolutely love it. If you are brand new to the channel, please consider subscribing below, hitting the thumbs up if you liked this video, and I will see you in just a couple of days with another new video. See you guys real soon. Bye.